how to get a Canadian credit report. To get your credit reports, you can go directly to Equifax. You can also go to TransUnion. You can mail in a form. So they have a form where you can actually request a copy of your credit reports. You can also call them, and you can also request it online. They have an online account where you guys can sign up and you guys can get a copy of your credit reports. Getting a copy of your credit reports is completely free when you're going directly to TransUnion and you're going to Equifax and get a copy of your credit reports. And you guys can also, if you want a copy of your TransUnion credit reports and your score, you can also go to creditkarma.com. Now we have Equifax, Equifax and TransUnion are Credit Karma in Wisconsin, not Wisconsin, but in the United States. But you guys are only going to have that TransUnion for your Credit Karma. Now let's go ahead and look, because I know I love to show you guys, like, how to actually look. This was actually to look at it, to do a dispute. But let's look up credit report so you guys can see how you guys can actually get a copy of your credit report. Okay, so you see right here how to get a free credit report. So you can get your free copy of your credit report online, by phone, by mail, or actually in person. You guys, that is amazing that you can go in person. We do not have that in the United States. Let's see what in person is going to look like. So here, okay, submit your request in person. Equifax has 4 office locations where you can request a free copy of credit report in person. Receive copies of request will be need to be completed. Okay. So that is really amazing. So you guys can actually get a copy of it in person. Just make sure that you guys bring this verification here so that they can verify your identity. Again, you guys can do it online. So you can go right here to their website and get it online. You can call them. So by phone, you can mail in your request, and the address to mail in your request is here. So just make sure that you're providing your proof of identity so that they can know who you are, and then they'll give you a copy of your credit report. So here is the credit report request form. Let me actually copy that so you guys can see it. So here is a copy of that form that you guys can request your credit reports with. So you just put your first name, middle name, last name, date of birth, social insurance number, your phone number, your email address, put your address in here, your previous address. And they want your previous address just in case your new address is not in the system. So if for sure you just moved to this address, Equifax and Experian do not know your address, please put your previous address here and then sign and date it, and then you're going to mail it to this address here. So here is their address. I love that you guys have in-person services. I wonder how long you guys are going to have that, especially with, I guess, me or other people talking more about like your credit system. So I don't know how long that's going to last. Because I guess when they start getting bombarded, they're going to have to come up with some type of system. Like, that's how I know you guys are not as advanced as America. But you guys can get your credit reports that way. I also have a list of credit cards, and I also have other ways that you guys can get a copy of your credit report. So go ahead and look down below. I have a link where you guys can check out how to get a copy of your credit reports for Equifax and TransUnion. I believe that your credit repair is always important, because if you guys are not working to increase your credit score, you guys are not going to be able to buy a house, or maybe you're going to have a very, very hard time buying a house, buying a car, or financing a car, should I say. And then also, I'm not sure, but like in America, to rent a place, we need to have a certain type of credit score, or you're not going to be able to rent a place. Sometimes for your energy bill, if you guys are trying to get energy in your name, if your credit score is not where it needs to be, you guys are going to have to put a deposit down. So I just know that credit is very, very important in America, and I can only assume it's very, very important in Canada also. If you guys have realtors and you're out there buying houses, I'm pretty sure is very, very important. And for those people that's having it, like you have a small business or you're trying to advance, you're trying to get money, you have to have a certain type of credit score. So I just think that your credit score is very, very important in Canada because of those different reasons. It's going to stop you from getting the financing that you need, or it's not going to be able, you're not going to be able to, I don't know, maybe just buy a house, your car, or I'm not sure what else you may need your credit for, but credit is very, very important. And as we go forward in the future, it's going to be even more important. People are finding that out in America, that credit is very, very important. It's stopping them from other things. A lot of people used to like to use cash, and they're realizing they need to have their credit in order. So I just think that you guys should definitely work on your credit and try to have the best credit score possible. And please forgive my neighbors doing work over there. I just want to make sure I get the video out. Does Canada have credit scores? Canada definitely have credit scores. So their credit scores are between 300 and 900. So that's their credit scores. In America, we're between 350 and 850. Those are our credit scores. Now, you guys have two different credit bureaus out there. You guys have Equifax and TransUnion. We have Equifax, TransUnion, and then we also have another company called Experian. But you guys definitely have credit scores out there. It's between 300 and 900. Which credit bureaus does Canada use? Canada uses Equifax and TransUnion. In America, we use TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. And we also have third-party bureaus like LexisNexis, SageStream. And I'm pretty sure if you guys look deeper, you guys probably have these third-party bureaus or some other similar third-party bureaus that's verifying information about you that you just did not know in Canada. But mainly they're using Equifax and they're using TransUnion. I do not know of any like Canadian credit repair specialists, but I know like in America, I usually help people increase their credit score. I teach them how to increase their credit score so they can do it on their own. And the same thing that I did in America to help like people increase their credit score here, I actually made some dispute letters for those people in Canada so that you guys can work to start increase your credit score and disputing those accounts on your credit reports. And if you guys want further information, please definitely check out my 60 points in 60 days. That's where I teach people in America how to increase their credit scores. But the same thing is out there, you guys, in Canada. And this is completely free. So go ahead and watch it and follow the same things. Keeping your balance low, paying your bills on time, applying for credit cards. And I have a list of credit cards you guys can check out. If you guys are in Canada and you want to get credit cards, I definitely have that list of credit cards you guys can check out. How to repair my credit score in Canada. To repair your credit score in Canada, what you need to do is you need to find out if you have any negative accounts on your credit reports. And then you want to see if they're reporting inaccurately, which a lot of times in America they're reporting inaccurately. I'm pretty sure they're reporting inaccurately out there too. So find out they're reporting inaccurate and remove them from your credit reports. Make sure that you have at least 4 credit cards. If you guys don't have at least 4 credit cards, your credit score is really, really low. Look into getting a secure credit card. With that secure credit card, they're going to start reporting. It's going to boost your credit score. Make sure you guys are paying on time with this credit card, and make sure you guys are keeping the balance low. And just make sure you pay on time, keep the balance on those credit cards. And if you can, get a loan, and that's going to help really increase your credit score. But that's how you're going to start repairing your credit. How to fix your credit score in Canada. So to fix your credit score in Canada, you need to work to remove any negative accounts from your credit reports. Okay. Any negative accounts from your credit reports, you need to work to remove those. You need to make sure that you have at least 4 credit cards reporting onto your credit reports. If you do not have at least 4 credit cards, I do suggest that you guys apply for more credit cards. If you guys have to do secure credit cards, that's where you have to put a deposit down to get a credit card. Go ahead and do that. All that is you put the deposit down, and when you put the deposit down, they're going to start reporting to the credit bureaus, and they'll give you that credit card. Just make sure that they're not reporting more than 5% of the credit limit to the credit bureaus, or it's going to be pointless to have that secure credit card. It's going to drop your credit score. Just make sure you pay on time, have those 4 credit cards, and remove any negative inaccurate accounts from your credit reports. And do not apply for too many credit cards, because you guys are going to get too many inquiries and it's going to drop your credit scores. Now, you guys are going to have to get a copy of your credit reports. So I have this here where you guys can request a copy of your credit reports. This is for Equifax. You guys can request it via mail, but they have different options. So you guys can complete this form here and you guys can mail it in, and you guys will be able to get a copy of your credit reports. You guys can also do it online. You can do it by phone, by mail, or in person. So that's how you guys can request a copy of your credit reports. And you guys have Equifax and you guys have experience. So please make sure you request it from both credit bureaus. Once you request a copy of your credit reports, see what's wrong on it. Do you have any negative accounts like a bankruptcy, collections, charge off? Work to remove that. I have a free dispute letter that you guys can use down below. Please go ahead and fill out that dispute letter. Start working to remove those negative accounts from your credit reports, and then apply for credit cards. I also have credit cards you guys can apply for that's in Canada. Please use that link down below also to get those credit cards that's in Canada. Make sure you have 4 of those. Make sure that they're reporting. Maybe you want to go and get a car. If you want to get a car and have that start reporting, but definitely check that out, you guys. And hopefully that helps you start repairing your credit and building your credit. What credit repair companies do in Canada? So in Canada, credit repair companies, all they do is they work to remove the negative and inaccurate accounts from your credit reports. If you guys have public records, bankruptcies, charge-offs, collections, what they do is they work to remove these accounts from your credit reports. So that's what credit repair companies do when they are in Canada. Who can repair my Canadian credit? You can repair your own Canadian credit report in Canada. So you do not have to have anybody help you with this. I do have free dispute letters that you guys can use. They're all down below. What you want to do is you want to send this in to Equifax and TransUnion and have them remove any negative and inaccurate accounts from your credit reports, like collections, charge-off, bankruptcies, maybe inquiries too. Have them remove that from your credit reports, but you can do this on your own. I have the letters down below, and I also want you guys to check out my 60 points in 60 days. That's where I teach Americans how to increase their credit score. When you guys follow these different things, you guys are going to see that these things work in America. Once you follow this, you can actually do everything on your own. So definitely check it out. Is the Canadian credit score the same as the American credit score? The Canadian credit score is not the same as the American credit score. How it works is the same, but like this credit score model is different. So in Canada, you guys have your credit scores from 300 to 900. In America, we are from 350 to 850. So ours are different, but everything is still really the same on how credit works. So we still want to make sure that, we paying on time, we keeping a balance on our credit cards. We have at least 4 credit cards reporting so that we can have a decent credit score. We want to make sure we have a mixture of credit so that that means that we don't just have credit cards, we have loans reporting also. And we want to make sure that we don't have too many inquiries, because those inquiries are going to drop your credit score. So the credit scores are not the same, but how it works is actually the same. Which credit repair company is the best in Canada? I do not know of any credit repair companies in Canada, but I did create some dispute letters that you guys can use to start working to remove your accounts from your credit reports is in Canada. So you guys can see a free copy of a dispute letter that you guys can use to start working to remove them accounts from credit reports when you guys are in Canada. Because I don't know how, if there's any credit repair companies that's out there. A lot of people ask me, how do I remove this? How do I remove that? And honestly, I just did not know, but I did a lot of research and I found out how to do it. So definitely go ahead and use the free letter down below so that you can start working to remove them accounts from your credit reports. Now, thank you to everybody that actually made it to the end of me answering questions about credit repair, building your credit in Canada, how to get your credit reports, credit cards. Thank you so much for making it to the end. If you guys have any additional questions, please let me know. And also check out the 5 ways to increase your credit score, 60 points in 60 days. This is very, very helpful for people in America. Our credit system is just the same almost. Only difference is you guys don't have Experian, and then the credit score that you can have is different. But if you guys check this out, you guys can find out how to increase your credit score also. And don't forget too, I have a list of credit cards. You guys can check it out. I have that down in the comments. I have a free dispute letter. And after you get that free dispute letter, I have a way that you can get even more dispute letters, even more letters to remove those accounts from credit reports. So definitely check that out. And again, if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.